When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's Group Therapy on 99.7 DJX.
So Anthony, in quotes, wrote to us, "Hey, Ben and Kelly, you guys are amazing. I listen to you every morning on my way to work. Love the group therapy sessions, and hearing everybody else's issues have helped me with some of my own."
All right, that's good.
I do have a current dilemma of my own. I'm hoping others in a similar boat could help me out with.
Okay.
I'm 35, divorced. I've got 50% custody of my 4 young children. It's been 4 years, and I haven't dated anyone seriously. I've met some really great women in that time and attempted to move things forward in the relationship, but something always comes up with one of the kids or my work and takes so much of my time that I sometimes end up not talking to them for a few 2-3 days. I should insert here, I'm also very ADHD, and if something big gets my focus, I forget everything and everyone else for a period of time unless they re-interrupt my focus. Always seems to end my relationships because they think I either intentionally ghosted them or they realized how important my kids are to me and get scared off, which is fine. I completely understand that. I've gotten to a place where I have almost no friends. I'm scared to even start talking seriously to women because I automatically assume it's going to end up the same way. At this point, I'm wondering if I should just temporarily give up on my love of social interaction and focus on my career and my kids for the next 10 years and then try again. Any other single parents juggling all of this a little bit more successfully?
Wow. Yeah, I think it'd be easy for me to just say, you know what? Get out there, man. Just I understand there's a balance between, having being a parent and dating and all that, but I am not in that situation, and I have never been in that situation, knock on wood.
Well, and it's times 4, too. He sent this on Instagram, by the way. There's lots of ways that you can get in touch with us. We've got it up on Facebook, too, at Ben and Kelly Show. I know it's difficult because you feel like everything's got to be put on the back burner if you're going to have success in the relationship, and he obviously can't do that. He's got, a full-time job. He's got 4 kids is a lot to manage, and they obviously need your attention. That's tough. You don't want to say, just wait 10 years and then maybe you can focus on yourself.
Anthony, good luck. Call us in 10 years.
I think that's a good plan.
Good plan, and we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that there are people who are hearing this who are like, you know what, been there, done that, and I'll tell you what worked for me. That's who we want to hear from, all right? 795-1997, 795-1997. Would love to hear your venture into dating while trying to also juggle parenting.
Yes, and parenting 4 kids. It's there's a lot going on there, and I get it, and I understand why he reached out. Hopefully, there's some people who can give him some promising advice to turn it around for him.
All right, 502-795-1997. Experienced, been through. He is navigating being a single dad to 4 kids, sharing joint custody, and the dating world.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, he's got a full schedule. He's got full-time job, 4 kids. He's been single out there for 4 years now, and he's just been struggling trying to find anything stick. And he does struggle with some, lack of focus, ADHD issues. And he said, that's ended up ruining relationships that he's tried to start where they just think that he's ghosting them. And he's trying to figure out, all right, how best do I give enough attention to a new relationship that she will stick around despite everything I've got going on? And he was wondering, should I even just give up until the kids are grown and I've done my job there?
Yeah, that's
10
tough.
Years later, try again. And I don't think that's the answer.
Right. Sandy.
It takes time because I came from I divorced my husband. We had 50-50 with our only kid, but the right person will come along. It takes time. It took me a while. My son was a teenager when I met my current husband, and it takes time.
Okay.
Now, how did you meet your current husband? How did you navigate the whole dating when you were a mom?
I was in car class, so I drove a Mazda. I was in a Mazda class, and that's how I met him, was just socializing with friends.
Okay.
A car club.
Well, Sandy, thank you very much.
Oh, I'm trying.
Is this Andrew, the Love Doctor?
Yes, it is, Ben.
All right, Andrew. So what is your take on this?
I'm a single dad of two, been divorced for over 3 years. First off, props to this guy because what he's dealing with is not easy to do, especially for all the single dads out there with kids. My advice to him would be to basically do not give up on the dating scene. Continue to go out, continue to meet people when you can. Make sure that if you start to date, go out a couple times with someone that you're interested in, they're interested in you. Explain to them the situation. 4 kids, very busy, ADHD, the whole 9 yards. I'm not ghosting you. Make sure they know that up front. If they're interested and there's a lot of chemistry there and they're willing to take into battle, because it's a battle, guys, it really is, then they're going to stick around, okay? But you can't give up on that. Having somebody with you, have a partner, is emotionally and physically necessary in life. And trust me, from a single dad's perspective, it's not easy, but he's got to keep plugging away.
Okay, so don't give up. Don't put it on the back burner for 10 years. Keep trucking along, and maybe the right person will come along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to find the right person who's going to get it, right?
Yeah.
He's going to get it. The thing is kids will always come first, and that's a given and absolutely correct there. But you can't give up, man. Having that special person in your life is extremely important. It helps you gain balance, and it just, guys, you both know, you're both married, you get it. If you're single out there nowadays, it's not an easy world we live in.
No, and I think a lot of things too. He's struggling on how do I meet people because he says he doesn't have a lot of friends. So, maybe there's Facebook groups you can try to join, or, maybe get affiliated with a church group or take a cooking class, or, there's lots of different ways that he can put himself out there to meet people for friendship as well as then maybe dating.
Or online dating. Right.
Yeah.
I know I'm not a fan of online. I don't do online dating, but I mean, for someone like him with his time constraints, it might be something that might fit into his schedule, might be a little bit more beneficial for him.
Yeah.
Andrew, the Love Doctor, thank you, sir.
Keep on loving, guys.
All right, see you, buddy.
Christina kind of says the same thing on Facebook. I think the right person will love your dedication to your kids. I don't think you should give up, but I think you should roll with the punches and maybe explain that from the beginning when you start to get really interested in someone so that they know you aren't ghosting them. You're just being a good dad.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I think at the root of it, it's like, hey, you know what? Keep your head up.
Yeah. And you know what? There are lots of online dating sites that are catering, I think, to single parents. And maybe that might be an avenue so that you're meeting other people that understand your situation. Somebody else mentioned, Brandy said, do they have children?
Right.
I usually only found it difficult if the other person wasn't a parent or an active parent like they should be, or don't fully understand what I'm going through and get me in my situation.
Getting text messages. Hang on. Andrew, the Love Doctor, is divorced.
Right. They're like, wait a second.
Hey, it's do as I say, not as I do, maybe, or maybe his life experience. And he's not a real doctor, BT Dubs, but
he's our doctor.
Exactly, and his life experiences are certainly one that that helps.
That doesn't mean he's not a good love doctor.
But
funny. Also, a lot of people are just like, hey, I'm single too, Mr. Love Doctor.
All right. Well, hey, Anthony, keep your head up. And I think there are a lot of suggestions. If you wanted to throw a suggestion his way, Facebook at Ben and Kelly Show, a great way to do that. And keep us posted.